All right guys, Olight is having a big sale, and this is from September 15th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time to September 19th at midnight. They're offering some brand new lights, and they're going to be putting on sale some of their older lights, and this is up to 30% off. So we're going to take a look at each of these lights. Now guys, this is their OFan Day sale for 2025, and it's up to 30% off, and we'll have a link down below in the description. Now guys, the one that I am extremely excited about is the Arc Pro. And this is a big upgrade over their Arc-Feld Ultra, which is my everyday EDC. They have the standard Arc Pro series, and they have the Arc Pro Light. Now this is the regular Arc Pro. It is in the Phantom Squadron design. It looks like it has rivets over it, but again, they have a number of different options. Now this is a 1500 lumen light. So as we turn on the light, double click, and we have 1500 lumens. Now this is the spotlight, and then we turn the toggle, and it goes to a floodlight, and then turn it again and it goes to UV. And there are additional settings that actually brighten this up on all of these. So we can go from just moonlight, and then we can bring it on up, double click to get our turbo, and man, it makes a huge flood. In fact, out at night, this will shine in a large general area. If we put it on spotlight, it has that intense hot spot. And it goes into one area, and guys, when you have it out, it goes for a long distance. In fact, it's 205 meter beam distance. And that is for a very small light. And right here they have their toggle switch, and it is super smooth. But also, there's a laser right here, and so I can turn on my green laser, very intense. And with the laser on, I can go ahead and turn on my light and have light and laser. And that goes to all the modes, including UV. And guys, the great thing about UV is that you can use this to identify dollar bills, you can find insects at night, and also if there are bodily fluids around, you can also pick those up. And this is great when you're traveling to carry to hotel rooms. Now the charging port is sealed, and so this is IPX7 for water resistance, and it is submersible. It has texturing that's very unique, and it has angles all the way up to the top. Really considerably different than the smooth finish that's on your standard Ultra or your Arc-Feld Pro. The power button also has been reconfigured, and it has a little bit of a concave shape to it. It fits to your thumb extremely well. Also, bringing the dial around, it's really smooth, and they really work to get that super smooth, more than the originals, and this just makes it really easy to get to your different modes. Also, we have a battery indicator. So as we hit it, we have these small perforated holes, and they're laser engraved into the dial itself, and this is waterproof. Also, as we turn on the light, you have your lumen indicator. Also, for a lockout feature, if you just press and hold, the light comes on, it shuts back off. It has a lock icon that's lit up right here. That way, if you're pushing it and it's not coming on, it's locked out. Press and hold, and it comes right back on. And man, is it bright. It has a nice deep pocket clip that is two-way, so we can put this on the bill of our cap. And it has a number of lenses here at the top with your UV and your light, and it has laser as well. Now these are your standard aluminum. We have the black version. Again, we have the Phantom Squadron, and we have the two-tone titanium and olive drab. And there are other colors as well. They're also going to be offering the Arc Pro Ultra, and it has even more increased features, up to 1700 lumens, while the standard Arc-Feld Pro is 1500 lumens. Now, while they are launching these lights during the sale, they had to delay the availability, which is coming up, but you get a free Olight t-shirt that's actually pretty cool. And there's already over 27,000 of these lights that have already been ordered. Then they have the Arc Pro Light, which is 1200 lumens. It has a little bit of a different mode set. First is your red light, then we have your white light, and then we have UV. Again, you do have the concave button, which makes it really comfortable, and it is super smooth to operate. Now the Arc Pro Light also has a battery indicator, and it shows the battery indication, and then once we turn the light on, you can get the lumens. Of course, this is in UV, but if we go to the standard light, this shows the lumen settings here. Also, we have that same different design where it comes up at angles. It has nice texturing on the side. It also has the lines that come up to a point, and it is rechargeable here at the back. And we also have a USB-C charging here. And we have a nice deep pocket clip that's two-way That way you can wear it on the bill of your cap or in your jeans, and it just fits really well. It is super flat. With the Arc Pro, it's 4.86 inches in length. With the light, it's 4.37 inches. And even though this is the light, it's still a great performer with that 1200 lumens, and it just really creates a nice flood. And of course, you have your red and your UV. And guys, this is a very handy little small light to stick in your pocket. Great to see the Arc series continuing to expand with the light and with the Arc Pro. Really looking forward to seeing that Arc Pro Ultra. Again, delayed launch, but they're still going to be available for pre-order, and you do get the free t-shirt. And guys, they are offering their customization service where you can send in whatever you want to put on your light and they'll laser engrave it for free. And guys, we have a full review coming up of the Arc Pro and the Arc Pro Light. All right guys, we have two new Olight additions, and this is the Olight C. It is an RMR footprint. It's a full-size light. In fact, it has a 0.95 by 0.75 inch window. It is a large, easy to find red dot. And then we have the Olight K, which is your Shield RMSC footprint. This has been changed for your battery, so you can replace your batteries with the little side loading tray. Now here we have a 3 MOA dot with a 32 MOA circle. Or you can go with just the 3 MOA dot, or we can have just the 32 MOA circle. So it gives you 3 different reticle options. And that's just by pressing and holding the minus button, and that will give you your different reticles. It has your brightness increase and your brightness decrease right here with these rubber boots. This is your standard open-end sight, which is a little different than the new SE, which is an enclosed emitter. But it does have your adjustment settings for elevation here and your windage here on the side. One thing also that I really love about what Olight is doing are these little screw trays, and it gives you a number of different screws in these small packs, so you can use these screws to attach your lights or attach your sights, or if you have other sights, these screws will really come in handy. And it also comes with instructions on how to sight in your sight. So guys, we're going to be doing a full review on these sights. We have already been testing the Olights, and man, they are really holding up, retaining zero. We've done a lot of torture tests on these lights, and so those are coming up as well with the Olight C and the Olight K. And these will be available at a discount during the sale. And guys, one of my favorite utility lights is the Clip Pro. This has a number of different settings, and one is we have 500 lumens of light in this small little package. And we can go to spotlight. We have a 120 meter beam distance. And then we go one more, and we have red light. And then if you press and hold, you go to a beacon setting. Then if you double click, you get a bright setting of 40 lumens. This has been tested with over 10,000 workings of the spring. It has rubber boots that are inside to keep it from marring anything. Also, there is a magnet, so this will attach, or you can actually put a lanyard through here and put it in your pocket. This is one of the coolest lights out there. Now this is in the Phantom Squadron color, but there's a number of different ones they do. And we have our USB-C and a little door that keeps it sealed. And we have the 3 different lenses at the front that give you just, guys, a lot of options. This is one of the most versatile lights out there. Next we have the Warrior Ultra. This is 2,500 lumens of light. I mean, it is incredibly bright. It does have a proximity sensor, and you can see it dropping down so it doesn't get too hot. But you also have a mode button. Press and hold, and I get my moonlight setting. Press and hold, I get my next setting. Press and hold, double click, and we get that bright setting of 2,500 lumens. Nice spot, but it also has a spill. It has a 320 meter beam distance. It's IPX8, which means it's fully submersible. It is more of a tactical light because you do have your tail switch, which will go from a light press to a heavy press, which gives you that really high lumen count. Nice deep pocket clip, this 2-way. We had the O aluminum body, which is 2 times stronger than 6061 T6 aluminum. We've done a lot of testing on these. They really hold their finish well. And we have, in fact, this light itself has been torture tested. And while this is not a new one, this is one of my favorite tactical light options. And then we have the Marauder Mini. This light is my #1 security light, especially for the house. And we have a long driveway, and this thing just lights up the whole night. It is up to 7,000 lumens. And you take your switch and turn it a quarter turn, and then the light comes on. And we're going to brighten this thing up, and you turn the dial, and it just goes up and up. And man, it's hot, and the camera is adjusting for this because it's incredibly brilliant. So I have my flood going, but let's say I want to go to the spotlight. I just hit this button in the back, and this goes for 600 meters. It is phenomenal. We've got a full review on this light. It's just one of those lights. It's about the size, a little bit smaller than a beer can. It has the rubberized coating on the side. Beautiful aluminum, and of course these come in a number of different colors. Then with your light on, just press and hold, and we go to the red, it'll go to green, and we have a blue LED, and then it goes back to light. And so you have a number of different options. We also have a small little place for your lanyard. It is fairly weighty, and then you can charge it here at the back with your pressure pad switch, which makes this very simple to recharge. Here we have our battery indicator, and it shows up in blue, and then we have our lumen settings right here. And as you turn the dial, it just goes up and up. And so it just gives you an idea of where you are with your light. Guys, again, this is one of my favorite home defense lights or search lights, or if I want to get a lot of light out there, this is an incredible light to have around. Again, 7,000 lumens, flood and spotlight, and then you have your multiple colors. A very versatile, high-performing light. And we have a full review on this already. I'll have it annotated above. So guys, the best time to pick up a really high-quality light, and this is a great sale. And again, the Arc Pro series is really on pre-order. The availability will be coming up very soon, and you get a free t-shirt when you place your order. But with the O-Sight, with the O-Clip, and with the other items, I mean, it makes a great addition to your light arsenal, because remember, light is your #1 security tool. We'll have a link down below in the description. It'll take you straight to the sale. Be strong, be of good courage. God bless America. Long live the Republic. And this is a huge upgrade over their new, and this is a big upgrade over their, now here's the Arc Pro, and this is the Phantom something, Phantom Squadron. And we have the O-Sight K, oh my gosh.
Okay.
No, this is the K, this is the C. The O-Sight C is your RMR footprint. It's a full-size weapons light. It's not a weapons light.